Today we're going to demonstrate a new HINO 2015 338 model truck. I'm excited to show you this particular truck for a few reasons. Number one, the HINO 338 is one of our most popular trucks. Number two, this particular HINO has no factory upgrades. With the exception of the dry freight body and the power tailgate, everything you're going to see on this HINO truck comes standard when you buy a new HINO. And last but not least, this HINO truck is being delivered to the Salvation Army. So we know this is a great truck that's going to do great work for an even greater organization. Let's first explain the model names that HINO uses. The HINO 338. The 33 stands for gross vehicle weight. It's a 33,000 pound GVW truck. The 8 stands for the engine. It's a HINO JO8 diesel engine. 7.6 liters, 260 horsepower, 660 foot-pounds of torque. We combine that with an Allison 2500 RDS transmission with PTO capability, and that's one of the reasons why this is such a popular truck. So why should you buy a HINO? Well, HINO builds a great truck right in Woodstock, Ontario, and they back that truck with a warranty package that's unparalleled in the industry. It's called HINO Premium Protection. You get 1 year of free scheduled maintenance, 3 years of free oil changes and chassis lubrication, 3 years of HINO Watch roadside assistance, and 5 years of that unparalleled warranty that would take me too long to explain on this video. If you want to learn more about the warranty or the specs on the truck, please visit HINOofhamilton.com or HINOcanada.com. Now I'm going to give you a bird's eye view of this HINO 338. Let's have a closer look. We'll start at the front of the truck. When you buy a new HINO conventional cab truck, you get a chrome grille, chrome bumper, chrome mirrors, and that beautiful chrome HINO HZ center on the grille of that truck. Aesthetics are important to HINO and they're important to your company as well. Standard tow hook also comes on all new HINO trucks. So we move around to the front axle. It's a 12,000 pound front axle, 22.5-inch Bridgestone tires, oil-filled wheel bearings. We work back the cab to a 50-gallon aluminum fuel tank right behind the twin batteries. So why is the fuel tank located up under the cab the way it is? Well, for one thing, it's conveniently located when you need to fill the truck, but it's also tucked up under the cab and underneath the steps, so HINO can provide what's called a clean chassis construction. Clean chassis means there's nothing above the frame rails and nothing outside of the frame rails, with the exception of the rear suspension. And we should also explain a little more about this truck. It's a HINO 338 spring suspension hydraulic brake truck. Easy to operate and extremely versatile, and that clean chassis assists with that. Also, the C-channel construction that HINO uses for its frame rails gives it some of the strongest strength of any truck in its class. As we work towards the back of the truck, there's a 21,000 pound rear axle. We should mention 4-wheel disc brakes, anti-lock brake system. We mentioned it's hydraulic. You combine that 21,000 pound rear axle with a 12,000 pound front axle. That's where we come up with a 33,000 pound GVW truck. So we work around the back and have a sneak peek at the new HINO of Hamilton dealership being built at 400 Brock Road. As we mentioned, this truck is going to the Salvation Army. It's got a 26-foot dry freight body with a power tailgate. The reason that's important for this customer is they pick up a lot of goods curbside. So at ground level, use the power tailgate to get up into the truck, and when they arrive back at the warehouse, the deck is built at dock height. They can back in and load and unload. And as we get up towards the passenger side, you'll find the SCR system. Selective catalytic reduction is what HINO uses to meet or exceed the EPA 10 regulations. It operates on DEF fluid, and it's been an extremely reliable system for HINO. Now it's time to have a look at my favorite part of the truck, the cab. Before we even climb in, have a look at the wide door opening. It's built for easy access, easy exit from the truck. A couple of steps, a couple of grab handles, and we'll have a look here. Air suspension seat comes standard with all HINO conventional model trucks. That allows the driver to control his own comfort level by increasing or decreasing the air pressure in the air suspension seat. Once we get inside the truck, I want you to have a good look at the visibility, the design of the windshield, the contour of the hood. The line of sight from the driver's seat of this HINO truck is as good as you're going to find in any commercial vehicle. The slope of the windows that slope down towards the front, you can see everything you need to see out of this thing. Let's talk about the features inside the cab. Power windows, power door locks, remote keyless entry, power mirrors, heated mirrors, air conditioning. Remember, all this comes standard with your purchase of a new HINO truck. AM, FM, CD stereo with Bluetooth capability. Tilt steering wheel, telescoping steering wheel, cruise control, exhaust brake. If you can think of it, HINO's thought of it, all included standard on these trucks. Let's start it up. As you can hear, you can barely tell inside the cab when the truck's running. Nice quiet sounds. The electronic information display gives you everything you need right in front of you. Everything else in the truck all within arm's reach. The next thing we're going to do is take this truck for a test drive. So join us on our next video when we take this HINO 338 on the road.